Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Jotform. So Jotform is an online form builder. So first we are going to create an account. If you already have an account, you would skip this part. So there are three options in creating an account. You could sign up with Google, sign up with Microsoft, or sign up with your own email or personal email. So for me, I'm going to sign up with Google. So after creating your account, you will be automatically redirected right here. So you could start from scratch or use the templates given here on Jotform. So you could use the appointment request form, customer satisfaction survey, hotel booking form, feedback form. So there are a ton of templates right here. If you want to see more, you just simply need to click on see more templates. So let's say I'm going to use this new customer registration form. So I'm going to click on use template. Now, once it's all loaded up, you could now start customizing your form. So if you want to edit something out, you just simply need to hover to it and click on it. So let's say I want to change the title right here. So I'm going to click on the title. And as you can see, you could add a subheader or you could just simply edit out the title if you want. And if you click on these settings right here, it will bring you to the properties of that particular section. So we could change or add the text right here. And you could also change the size. So you could go with default, large, or small. So we're going to go with default. And for the text alignment, you could either set it to left, center, or right. So for me, I'm going to go with center. And you could also duplicate this field. So if I click on duplicate, it will automatically be duplicated. And if you want to remove it, you just simply need to click on the trash can icon right here to remove it. And as you can see, the field has been removed. And you could also hide the field if you want. So this field is hidden and will not be seen on the format. But you could still see it here on the editing page or editing section. So for me, I'm gonna go turn this off. And you could also add an image for the heading if you want. And if you want to preview the form, you just simply need to click on preview form right here and wait for it to load. And as you can see, this is what it will look like up to the very bottom. And you could change the view to desktop, tablet, tablet on portrait and landscape right here, as you can see. And you could also change it to phone view. So this is what it will look like on the portrait version, and this is what it look like on the landscape version right there. So here on the left side, you will see an option to add an element. So if I click on that, you could pick from these elements right here, like the heading, full name, email, or date picker. So let's say I want to add the date. So I'm going to click on date picker and it will be brought right here. And if you want to move a section, so let's say you want to bring the date here at the very top, or maybe after the full name, something like that. So you could do that, and you could also add some basic elements, which are the short text, long text, paragraph. So you could just simply check out all of the elements right here. There's also a star rating if you want. And for the payments, you could add your PayPal, Stripe. So let's say I want PayPal. And as you can see right here, these are the newest or latest changes and updates. So just simply click on got it right here at the bottom. And if I click on it, so there's a product list right here where you could add and also the payment properties. So add a PayPal connection to start collecting payments. So you will need to add your PayPal first. As you can see, you will need to connect it right here. And you could also check out the payment methods, the currency, payment type, and charge customer later. So you can manually charge the card in 3 days after the form is submitted. And of course, the billing address, pay later message, and PayPal smart buttons right here. Next is the widgets. So you could add some widgets if you want. So there are a ton of widgets you could choose from, like the progress bar, unique ID. So if I click on it, as you can see, it will pop up right there. You could also select the field right here. And let's say I want to make this not required. So as you can see, it was currently required. But if I click on this button, I have an option to enable or disable it. So you could just simply go to the settings or properties right here and disable it right there if you don't want a field to be required. There's also another option right here for the middle name, prefix and suffix, and advanced. So every section, every field is or has different settings. So as you can see right here on the top, there's no advanced or the options like here on the full name. So every section has their own settings that you will need to check out if you want to edit something out of your form. Now, next is here on the settings. So for the form settings, you could also change the title right here. And of course, the form status, you could enable, disable, or conditionally enable your form and encrypt form data. So if what this does is basically encrypt your form responses to store sensitive data securely. And there's show more options right here. So the form warnings, form languages, password protection, auto delete submissions, save and continue later, require SSO. So unique submission, unique field, form accessibility, page title, clear hidden values, highlight effect, form layout, show error navigation, prevent cloning, and allow browser autocomplete. And here on the email section, you could add your new email. And here on the conditions is for use, setting up your conditional logics on your forms. And a thank you page. So show a thank you page after submission or redirect to an external link after submission. So you could also edit this out if you want. You change the image, change the text. And for the integrations, you could also connect your form to other apps like PayPal, Google Calendar, Salesforce, and many other more. So there are a ton of apps you could select from. And of course, the workflows, or turn your form into a workflow, and the Jotform sign. So if you want to enable Jotform sign automation, you can add a signature field and mobile notifications. You could customize mobile app notifications. So you could could disable or enable the turn on notifications right here. Edit notification text, notification title, and notification content. So there are a ton of stuff. So the customizability of Jotform is very nice. So you could basically customize every detail. You have full control of the forms that you want to make. But once everything's done, you could either preview your form first to check out if there's something you want to edit out. And once it's done, you can now click on publish right here. So here on the quick share option, so you can get the link, or you could also open it in a new tab. You could also invite by email, create AI agents. So turn your forms into AI powered conversations. Let form fillers complete your form quickly and accurately with an AI agent. And you could also share your phone via QR, WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn, and X. And if you want to view more, just simply click on it. And these are all the options where you could share, or all the social medias you could share it on. And here, the AI agents, which I just said or talked about earlier. So as you can see, this is what it will look like right here. And for the embed option, you could also embed it right here. Assign form, email, pre-fill, PDF. So there's also a downloadable, fillable PDF right here. And the platforms. So featured platforms is Canva. So embed beautiful forms into your Canva designs. And here are all the platforms you could use. So let's say I want to check if the link actually works. I'm going to click on copy link, open up a new tab, paste the link I've copied. And as you can see, here is the form that we created. Now you just simply need to click on the drop down menu right here. So there's like a button right here on the arrow. Click on that and you can check out the PDF editor, the tables, inbox, form analytics, report builder, workflow builder, app builder, boards, and the AI agent builder. So I'm going to go to form analytics right here. So just simply wait for it to load. And as you can see, you can see all of the total views, responses, conversion rate, and average time. So you could set this to all time, this month, this week, or custom. You could add the range of the date, and you could also see the traffic, device, platform, and location right here. For the location of the ones that have answered the form, you can see it right there. So I'm back here on the dashboard, and if I click on create, you can now also go to e-sign right here. You could also go to table, report, board, workflow, and app, just like the drop down menu that we had earlier. Let's say I want to make a downloadable mobile apps with no coding. So we could do that here on Jotform. So let's go to app right here. So here we can create an app from scratch. We could use a template, or we could collect orders through your online store, which is the build store right here. So let's say I'm going to use a template right here. So there are a ton of templates you could choose from. So let's say I'm going to create an online service app. So you could check out the templates for that right here. And as you can see, there are a ton of templates you could choose from. like touring app, barbershop app, food delivery app, social media marketing app, guest registration app. So I just simply moved to the activity tracking app section since I changed my mind and I want to use a template for the activity tracking apps. Let's say I want to go with goal tracker app. So I'm going to use this template and you simply need to wait for it to load. So once it's all loaded up, it will look like this. So we are on the live preview. So you could check it for the tablet version or for the desktop version if you want. But this is basically what it will look like. So you could also add elements just like what we did on the form. So let's say if I click on it right here, this is the live preview and this is what it will look like. So if you don't want the live preview yet, you can just simply click on this and it will remove the live preview. But of course, using the live preview is pretty convenient since you could easily check the features that you've added. So let's say I want to change something here on the daily schedule. I'm gonna type the description, input your schedule, something like that. And once it's done, I'm gonna click out of it. And as you can see, it says updated. And this is what it will look like. So you could also add a page right here if you want. So add another page. So right here, you could check out the pages. This is the home page. And this is the page that we just created right now. So you could change the background if you want. So app designer, if you click on it, you can change the color scheme, the app background properties, the app layouts. You could go with all shrink if you want. No icon. Well, there are basically a ton of customizable stuff that you could do with your application. And if I go to settings, here are the app settings, app name and icon, splash screen. You could customize it also, push notifications, and the AI chatbot. And once you're done, you just simply need to go to publish again. So you could either share the link for your app or you could also get the embed code right here. Now for the pricing, you could check out the pricing right here. So for the starter, you could have 5 forms limit, 100 monthly submissions, 1 user per team, 100 MB available space, 1,000 monthly form views, 500 total submission storage, 100 fields per form, 10 monthly payment submissions, 10 monthly signed documents, and the compliance features unavailable right here, and the Jotform branding. So this is for the starter plan, and for the bronze plan, it is $19. It's $19 for this offer. So today only, you could save 50% on all of the plans right here. So this billed annually at $234, but for the silver plan, it is $24 a month, and for the pro plan, or I mean the gold plan, it is $64 a month. So normally, what the bronze plan will cost is $39. For the silver plan, it is $49, and for the gold plan, it is $129. So from 100 monthly submissions, it will jump to 1,000 and 10,000 for the gold plan. So the jump of the limits on every plan is very good, since as you can see right here, from 10 to 100 to 250 and to 1,000. And when you scroll down right here, you'll see the nonprofit discount, the education discount, and you can also cancel the plans anytime. And there's also a 30-day money back guarantee, and of course the 24/7 customer support. And that's basically it for this video, guys. I hope you have found this video helpful. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this with someone who might find this video helpful. And that's basically it, guys. See you on the next one.